Well, hi, it's Warren back again with another atrocious Big Brother video, and it's the 21st of October. We've obviously just come through a drought of Big Brother, obviously with nothing on Friday, Saturday or Sunday. We have just obviously seen Monday's show, and wasn't it interesting? Yes, the Kat Lawson drama continues, and of course now it's out in the open with the housemates. But I don't want to talk about that today. I'll talk about that in the next video, discussing what's going on with the housemates. I thought we'd just bring up a couple of points about just general stuff with Big Brother this video. Now, first of all is, everyone keeps talking about the ratings. The ratings are so bad, show's going to end, show's going to end. And I have to admit, I've been part of that crowd talking about the ratings. But I thought, let's put it into some real perspective, and then you can basically make up your own minds from there. Now, we know that we're getting around about 650 to 700,000 viewers for the show. Let's have a look how that compares, and I'm just going to run through the past seasons very, very quickly, and then you can basically make up your own minds. Now, first of all, I don't have to keep doing my eye thing, okay, so just bear with me, okay? Here we go. Ooh. Oh God, I just looked like a psycho then. Anyway, now let's have a look. 2001 was 1.4 million viewers, 2002 1.5 million viewers, 2003 1.7, 2004 1.5 million, 2005 1.2 million, 2006 1.3 million, 2007 1 million, 2008 860,000. That was of course the point where the show was cancelled with Channel 10. We then come back to 2012 with the new family-friendly format, obviously with 10. 2012, 1 million viewers. 2013, 900,000 viewers. And of course now this year we're sitting on the high 600s. Yeah, you can see there's some issues. You can see there's some issues. But I just thought I'd give you the figures. We've talked about the reasons before, so I won't go down that path, but I just thought I would show you the numbers. Now, in regards to the stories going around that the show's been cut short because of bad ratings, no, I'm sorry, that's just simply not true, okay? There's been 11 Big Brothers, not including Celebrity Big Brother. Of those 11 seasons, basically including this year, the average run time is only around about 86 days. All right. There's only been 4 shows or 4 seasons which have run for 100 or more. So this mid sort of 80 number is really quite normal, to be truthful. And let's face it, if they tried to run into 100 days, they'd hit Christmas. So it just wouldn't work. So no real conspiracy there. Now, where should we move on from there? What about some gossip, juicy gossip. Oh God, my eyes. God, I didn't get much sleep last night. Anyway, some of the gossip. Well, first of all, Sky and Leo, did they do the horizontal dance while in their house? I don't know, the story came from the Daily Mail, it's not exactly the Washington Post, and it was meant to all be out and everywhere, and that was like 4 days ago when the story is still sitting as rumour, so take that, yeah, nothing more to say on that. The big rumour, though, is, of course, is Lawson's girlfriend going to enter the house as a special guest. Now, this was basically posted by Ryan, who you remember from Big Brother 2012, on his private Facebook account, and has been leaked from there. I don't know. It'll make really interesting television if they do it. I think that it would definitely be something to help the ratings. I think Endemol, Southern Star, and Channel 9 would probably love the concept. The only thing that has to be asked is that, look, if you're complaining about them out in their dirty laundry, the fact that they're cheating on national television, if you're going to then put the girlfriend in and they're all going to get into this whatever would happen all on, national television, it's starting to get a bit sick. So, look, I don't know, but I do think it would make interesting television. But as I said, it's just a rumour at this stage, absolutely nothing more. We'll see what happens in the next few days. Now, some of the behaviour of some housemates after they left the house. Yeah, first of all, Katie posting a homophobic video. Look, I don't really think it was that homophobic. She simply referred to the motorbike a guy was riding and filming it and calling it Puffy. I just think it was stupid. You know, you're in the public eye now, girl. You don't post stuff like that on Vine, all right? Just use your common sense. I don't really think it was homophobic, but don't post it. What were you thinking? And Lisa, well, Lisa, of course, made claims that she was being chased by the paparazzi. Yeah, okay, totally made up. There was no truth in this at all. It was the same guy that Katie made the video of, calling his bike Puffy. One guy on a motorbike going in the same direction as you down a Sydney street does not make the paparazzi. I mean, come on, guys. I mean, look, you C-grade celebrities, okay? I respect you, but you're C-grade celebrities, okay? This ain't Paris. You're not being chased by a white Fiat Uno. Get a grip. Now, of course, there was a radio prank on Friday. Yeah, look, I don't know. Obviously, 12 Sandilands and Jackie O putting out the tweet that the show had been cancelled mid-season. It was all just basically a prank. But, you know, but as we know, it's breakfast radio. It's all just a prank until a British nurse kills herself. What can you really expect? I mean, to be serious, what can you really expect? So, look, let's just move on from there. Tim obviously was involved in this, but, you know, to a very minor sort of degree. He sort of said, don't blame me, it wasn't me. Well, you gave Jackie O your phone and you didn't try to stop him and you laughed all the way through it. So I think there does need to be a certain level of responsibility. But anyway, storm in the teacup, I think. Now, what else? Showmancers. I suppose we'll just quickly bring this up, and I'm trying to keep this under about 10 minutes. The video, not the Showmancers. Look, I actually think that the Travis, Aisha, and the Lawson Cat scenario is very real. The Sky Leo thing, no, I don't think so. Look, I mean, Sky has already come out and basically, I mean, she came out on Monday and sort of said that she couldn't see anything developing with Leo when they left the house, and she made a fascinating comment on Thursday when she actually said to Leo, don't get too attached, remember this is all fake. Showmance? Yeah, I think so. But in regards to the others, no, I think it's very real. Will they last when they're on the outside, though? Look, history tells us no. Most of these relationships never last more than about 6 months. It's like when you have like a summer romance on a tropical island and everything's all beautiful and wonderful, and then suddenly you come home and 3 weeks later, the person that you fell in love with is not returning your phone calls anymore. Ever happened to you? It's a bit like Big Brother. They live in a fantasy world, and then when they come out, suddenly it's not the same thing. You know, maybe the person you fell in love with, you find out doesn't really have a job. They live with their parents. They're on the other side of the country. It's these. To really be frank, the person that you've fallen in love with turns out not to actually be the person they are in real life, and that's because you've fallen in love in a fantasy world. And it just doesn't translate. So will they be successful? Look, honestly, I hope they are, to be truthful. I mean, you know, if you find true love, no one wants to see it end. I'm just not too sure it's really going to last. But anyway, good luck to them, and I hope it does. Anything else we've forgotten? I don't know. Oh, look, the evictions obviously are coming up. We'll talk about them in the next video. But there is going to be basically a bribed self-eviction. Yes, one of the housemates can self-evict for cash. Now, this is going to be really interesting. If the money is enough, it'd be worth taking. I mean, the prize is down to $200,000 at the moment. Let's say it was 50 grand. That'd drop the prize pool down to 150. You know, you'd almost be better to take the 50 grand and walk. You've got yourself on television for a bit. There's only 5 weeks of the show left. It's probably a really good bet. But look, you know, but if the money's only 5 grand, probably not worth taking. So it'd be interesting to see whether they go with this. But I'm looking forward to it. An interesting point, though, is how will some of the fans react? If it's a housemate which is already up for eviction, and basically you've got a whole heap of people who've been spending their hard-earned cash to actually keep them in the house, and then they take money to walk, there might be a lot of angry teenagers on Twitter wanting maybe to ask for their money back. We will see. We will just see where that goes. Anything else we can really talk about? I think we've covered most things. As I said, we'll talk more about the housemates properly in the next video in a couple of days. Oh, I did just want to more talk about, obviously, Travis is back in the house. Yeah, Ben's attempt to mould him into a gentleman. What a load of crap. I mean, seriously, Travis has been in it, was in the sanctuary for 3 days. Ben was in there for about 3 hours. I mean, just absolute hype. I think really, in my opinion, bringing Ben and Tim back into the show was all part of hyping their new, basically, Trip to Graceland's show that they're putting together, and I think it was really just cross promotion and hype, nothing more than that. But then again, that's what TV's about, so probably shouldn't complain too much. Lastly, I think we've really covered most things. I do wonder, though, just very quickly, Marina. We're not seeing her. Is she the new Ryan? We'll talk about more about this in the next video. But yeah, I mean, look, you know, is she wearing camouflage? Was she trained by Despes to enter the house and blend into the shadows? Because she's not getting airtime. I hope that changes, because I think she's got a bit to add. We'll just see where we go with that. Look, I've rambled, been all over the place. I've forgotten things I wanted to talk about, and I've got things wrong as usual. But it's all just a bit of fun. I hope you enjoyed. By the way, very, very quickly, some people asked, and I'm going to do this really, really fast. Okay, here we go. All right. I had some friends, well, not some friends, people on Twitter asked, because they saw from the last video, a ring that popped up. And they wanted to know where I got it, because they liked it. It's an Annalise Breckenset creation. You can go to her website, you can buy online, and I've actually shared some emails and some Facebook conversations with her. She's a lovely woman. Please support her business if you like Australian made and designed jewellery. Anyway, there we go. That was it. That was the day. Enjoy.